Okay, I think it registered. It was sitting there spinning. Welcome everybody to Friday Night Live number 92 with my co-host Kayleena of my own Utopia Knit and Crochet. Sorry we're late. We've had a few technical difficulties.
It was all me. It was all mine.
Yeah, she signed in with Facebook and it wouldn't add her to the screen, and then she had to restart her computer, and now she's here. So yay! All right, let's first I want to welcome those watching on replay. If you are watching on replay, please leave us a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you're working on and how you're doing. And if you are here with us currently in the chat, please leave us a comment letting us know you're here. So we have had quite a few people come and go. So I just want to welcome everybody. We have Tank, Taylor LT, Yanny Joe, Bears Crochet Critters, which she did have to leave and go pick up her kid. But she shouted out the live on Granny D's. So thank you so much. Let's see. We also have Sally Stevens, Connie, Just Another Stitch, Melanie J, Lulu's Treasure Trove, Holistic Patriots, Chuck, Wicked Granny, Deanna Crochet Burrow, J Paradis, Danny Joe says, I just handed the child care back to my daughter-in-law now that she's home from work. D of D's Creative Hands Crochet, welcome in. Hadn't seen you a while. How you doing? We also have D Ferguson, the Lefty Crocheter, Passamaquoddy. Hi, Cindy. Maritza's Yarn and Crafts, and Jessie, the Crafty Gypsy, Jessica Johnson. If I missed anybody, I am so sorry. Welcome in, Dory Did It. D is going to be lurking and dyeing yarn. How fun.
Ooh. We are going to have a show, y'all. My wee ones are up. They're running around, and the husband's dealing with them. So you know where their personality is coming from.
Yep. Also, we have Alex. Welcome, Alex.
Well, welcome in, all of you beautiful people. Thank you for coming and joining us and having so much fun. And thank you so much for the thumbs up and the bells, too. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, thank you, thank you. And there's Granny D herself. Welcome in. She says, Squirrel Raid.
Yay, squirrels.
Taylor LT says, member for 1 month. Have a great, fun, and safe Memorial Day weekend. Aw, thank you so much. I usually do. I finally got my chicken thing to work. I had to change the batteries. So there we go. No more of myself crowing. I got it. It's right here. Yeah.
I love your band.
Dee said hello.
Hey, I'll call her later. She can call me later.
Okay.
Is she on?
She's lurking. She's here though.
Okay. All right, good.
No chicken dance. Yeah. Holistic Patriots and Garden State Gardener on Tuesday with me and Melanie. Since my chicken thing broke, I was actually crowing every time I would get a super chat because I didn't know what else to do. And so eventually I went to go get coffee and I came back and they were conspiring, saying if we do a super chat and donate money, you got to do a chicken dance. And I'm like, I don't even remember how to do the chicken dance. And I'm sitting here doing like this and I'm like, but I looked it up. I know it now. So there we go. I was thinking of doing a little short and imposing Melanie and me both doing the chicken dance. I don't know how I'd do it. I'd have to get her to record herself doing it. So I haven't talked to her yet about it.
Like Oh, I gotta go.
But
Watch
it was fun. Holistic Patriot says doing the chicken dance again. I just might. I might.
Well, I have
Your
no idea how to do it. It's been so long. You would actually have to sit there and coach. Now, if you know,
welcome
Baby
in, Sayola. Soila. Sorry. Anybody that I might have missed, welcome. Tiger Dragon Girl, she says Squirrel Raid, welcome in. Also Carolan Cast. And let's see, that's everybody new. But welcome everyone. Okay, so I guess I will. For those of you that did not get to see it. All right, so here we go. I know my camera is kind of freezing, so hopefully y'all catch it. But I'm going to move this back a little bit. All right. Now, I don't have very much room right here, so I'll do what I can.
Solo, all right. Please.
I don't know how to put it on solo when I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
All right. And I can't really. There we go. So hopefully y'all catch that. I know it's kind of a little choppy, but I don't have a lot of room to work with right here. So there's y'all's chicken dance from Tuesday. I noticed when I watched the replay, it froze. And y'all didn't get to do it at all. So there we go. Oh, thank you, Sally. I'm glad you enjoyed me and Mel. Yeah, but I had thought about talking to Mel, having her record herself doing the chicken dance, me doing the chicken dance, and then on my video editor, you can put a photo or a video on top of the video that's recorded. So I would have to make sure I have enough room, like do it on one side and then be able to insert her video next to mine. So that's my idea, but we got to get it on cue, you know, like being able to do it at the same time. So we would have to work on that.
I wonder, can y'all actually use the music itself? Or would that be?
I really don't know. I got to look that up. I got to look it up. We got some new people in the chat. We have Yarnbarf, Christy. She says, hi, Crystal. Hi, Kayleena. Hello, everyone in the chat. We have Kale's Crochet Corner. Welcome in. We also, I guess that was it.
Still, welcome.
I thought I saw somebody else. Yes, welcome. Maybe with music, I don't know. I'd have to look up and see if that's copyrighted. You know, let me look.
Make sure what is it? It has to be like, what, 40-something years, or is it 60 years old or something like that? I can't remember exactly how long it has to be. It's almost like the polka. Sit there.
Oh, they do hold a copyright too. Says the chicken dance song, for instance, is an original creative work that someone holds a copyright to. Unless the creator states otherwise, pulling it from YouTube and recycling it in your game is a great example of copyright infringement.
Well, they just used a fine example. Oh, 60 years after the last person dies. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess y'all can come up with like your own way of, I don't know, figuring out a way to make sure that you stay on cue. Dancers usually 5, 6, 7, 8, and then do it.
Yeah.
Well, with you doing the editing, you can also sit there and edit the perfect timing of when you're putting it in too. So that helps greatly.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to?
I've been working on a diamond painting. One of the custom ones that I got done on Amazon. I think I have 6 more colors left. I did 1 color yesterday. Oh my gosh. That took like several hours. And I'm like, and I have 6 left and there's more and more of each color. So I'm like, oh.
My best friend Cheryl sent me
also
one
made this.
with some big eyes. I'm sitting here going, oh. I was asking you about that. Did you make, like, is that your pattern or, because it's so cute.
No. Hi, Tina Rymer. I don't remember her, Kayleena, I think, and it's crochetandcrafts.com.
Okay.
And if you want the link for it, it's under my Thursday video from yesterday. Very, very easy. It was a 2-weight yarn, and you use a 3.5 millimeter hook. And it took me maybe an hour. It's a fairly simple pattern, maybe an hour and a half, spanned over a couple hours of doing a little here, a little there, you know, putting it down.
But it is so cute. Did you do cotton, acrylic? What is it?
This is 100% acrylic. It's, and I'm looking over there like I can see the label. It's Lion Brand Beautiful You.
Oh.
Is what the yarn's called.
Can I see it one more time, please? Can you put your head down so I can see the pattern? Oh, that is so pretty.
I don't know how well you can see it.
Oh, no. It is stopped perfectly, so I could. Oh, wow.
Okay.
So
it's
is it
just basic granny stitch, but the only difference is it has a edging, and then at the top it has like a little edging too. So, and it fits great. I did the tie straps a little slightly different than the pattern. She said to connect, after you get done with the very last row, you chain 40 and you single crochet across, cut your yarn, and then attach it and chain. And I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do that. So I finished the last row, chained, slip stitched back all the way across, chained another 40, slip stitched back to the corner, and then tied in my ends. I think it made it more sturdy.
Yeah.
And durable.
Is T still there?
So
I don't know. I had not seen her comment.
I need to ask her some, show her some.
Okay.
Quicker to do this. I said I wasn't going to show you, but I'm not showing anybody else.
Okay. Dee, are you still here? I know you said you're dyeing yarn and you're going to be lurking, but I need to know if you're here. Mama has wants to ask you something. That was loud.
The little things on the bottom.
So what have you been working on, Kayleena?
My very first knitted shirt.
Oh.
That sucker is taking me forever. I am using, let's see if I can get my hands on it. It's an old, I consider it old yarn because I cannot seem to locate it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But my husband actually found it up at Salvation Army. It's really, really soft. He found it. Oh my goodness. I think we've gone through, I've gone through 3. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of this skein. Oh, plus this one, 6. So I still have 6 left.
Awesome.
It's a 4-weight. I consider it a 3-weight. When I knitted it up, it knitted up as a 3-weight, not a 4-weight. And it's 51% cotton and 49% acrylic. If I could, in a few seconds, I can go get it and show it to you, but it is taking me forever. I never thought that doing the torso would take so long. But I wanted to do something so simple and easy so I can understand the construction of working up a garment, to understand the concept of when you're going from top down, how do you do this? And two, I kind of needed something mindless with everything going on. I needed something that I could just sit there and not have to think. So I've been having so much fun being in everyone's lives and watching everybody, but not sitting there and typing because my hands are So 9 out of 10 times, whenever I'm there, I'm sitting there, I'm watching, I'm listening, everything else like that. But no one really knows I'm there, so I'm just silent. But it's a free pattern. Give me a second. Oh, my sock got caught.
Okay.
I actually can go get it and show it to you guys, but it's a square garment. So some individuals, square is not really good for you. Because I'm looking into body types. Others, they like hour-shaped glass, but I'm eventually going to try my hand at 1950s, 1940s vintage patterns. That's my goal, is to go into that direction. So give me 1 second.
Okay. I saw somebody ask how my aunt is doing. We actually heard that she's going to be moved today sometime to the last facility she's supposed to be going to. So that's awesome. Melanie's working on a doily, finished 3rd diamond painting, and knitted a bear. Wow, you've been busy.
Woo, yes.
Welcome in, Katie. Glad you can make it.
So is she doing okay though? I mean, did the feeding tube work?
She's doing actually real well. She's actually eating food, and she's supposedly off the oxygen. I don't know if they've capped off the trach completely where she's breathing through her nose, but the next facility is actually where they work her to getting the trach out. So that would be kind of like, it's called it a care facility or a care something, but it's not a hospital. So she's not in the hospital anymore. So yay.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. That is awesome. Yes. We got some wonderful news.
Yes. Sorry. Very, very wonderful.
See if I can straighten this out.
So,
you
know what? I did see something. Let me see if I can figure out how to put. Oh, I think I found out how to do solo layout. Let me try it. I don't know if it registered.
Yay! Okay, so it's Yarn Inspirations. It is free. The way that they laid out this pattern for new ones, newbies, basically, it is beautifully written, like absolutely beautifully written. They even have examples of, where's my finger? There it is, of what you need to do. Let's bring it over to myself so I can actually read. I'm doing a extra small, medium, so they tell you to do your bust measurements. So I went through and I actually measured everything out. I did a gauge swatch. I did everything. They tell you even how to connect right up underneath, what you're supposed to do. Like they break it down step for step if you're brand new. I absolutely love this. And it really helps. But I am. Too, you can also look up on YouTube. YouTube is You know how we are. So I'm almost there. I got to do 14 inches from the armhole right about here all the way down. And then I'll finally be able to do the ribbing at the bottom, go back, do the ribbing for my sleeves, and then I'll be 100% done. I'm excited. I love how this came out.
It is very pretty.
And it's honestly, surprisingly, whenever you touch it, every time I pick it up, it's cool to the touch. So down here in Georgia, it's going to be cool enough. That was one of my main concerns. But that's all I have to show.
Let me see if I can get it back off solo mode now. I think I just have to, yeah. No! I just removed her from the screen. I mean, stream completely. Oh my gosh. Let me see if there she is. Okay, she's in the background. Ah!
I'm here!
I pushed the wrong thing. I'm so sorry.
No. We're
I
good.
thought it said remove from solo mode. It said remove from stream, and I clicked it, and I'm like, oh no.
Honey, this is all learning. All learning.
Oh yeah.
You did beautiful. Here, I'm looking at myself down here at the bottom, like, oh my God, I'm here, woman. I'm here.
I thought I kicked you out of the live completely. I'm like, oh no, we had enough trouble getting her in here.
It's been so long. I cannot believe that it's been over a month since I've been back on YouTube. That
yeah,
I get to come back and I get to join you. That's the most fabulous part. But I can't believe it's been so long. I guess I should have gotten up sooner and try to get on here sooner, knowing that things have changed, how YouTube world changes so quickly and so easily. It's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
So that, yeah.
I see that Taylor LT won a giveaway. Woohoo! Well, congratulations.
Yay!
Melanie J wants to know the brand of that yarn. Yeah, I think it's her lighting, everyone. They're telling you to clean your lens.
I can't. It will not straighten up. It's my computer.
No, clean it with the wipe it down and clean it. They're saying they think it's fuzzy. Oh.
It's literally the camera to my computer that's really messed up. I have tried cleaning it so many times, so many different ways. There's nothing I can do. I am so sorry. How about next time?
I think Dee's behind, but she finally said, I'm here.
Next time I can use my
Mama
phone.
left, and she wanted to show you and ask you something, but I think you're behind now, so I don't know.
And next time I can use my phone and see if that might be better for everybody, if y'all would like that.
It do what now?
For my lens, because my camera is not nice and pretty. I can use my phone. Trying to find my words.
Yeah, well, my lighting kind of stinks in here anyway, too, so.
But here we go.
I have one bulb to replace several times, and okay, she's not behind. I'll call Mama in here in a second. Okay. I replaced that bulb several times, and it just, as soon as I put it in, it comes on and goes right back off. There's some kind of short in it.
Oh no.
TLC Cotton Plus.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me mute my mic and yell for my grandmother.
I have that one, and then even with a different color, it's still soft.
She's there. She had gloves on. And she was dyeing yarn. Yeah. Aw, thank you, D. Ferguson.
D's all over.
Well, her name is Debbie, but it's the letter D and then Ferguson, the Lefty crocheter.
Dee's name is Deanna or something. But...
Yeah.
Okay, are you there? I don't want to get on. Is she there?
Give her a second. There's a little bit of lag with StreamYard from YouTube. So when you say something or type something, it takes about 2 or 3 seconds to catch up.
Okay.
Yes, she said.
Okay. I just want her to take a look at these and see if she would like these as well.
They are candlesticks. They're different sizes. And she wants to know if you would like them.
Or you can have 2 of the same size. It don't matter to me.
Those are pretty.
Who said that?
Did you
Kayleena.
paint them yourselves, or did they just come like that?
They come like that. She
Ooh.
says, so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
With the,
It's like a mirror on the end, so it'll reflect the candle light, I guess. I guess that's what that's for.
yeah, I think so, maybe.
You could paint them any color you wanted, I guess.
Okay, hold on. Times 3. And Kel's Crochet Corner. Give Mom and Grandma hugs for me. So, you might have known her as Kelly Minier or Minier.
Mm-hmm.
She's fixing to start a channel, and she's changed her name to Kel's Crochet Corner. So she did a super chat. She says, give Mom and Grandma hugs for me.
Oh, okay. Here.
I hugged her elbow for you.
That's all empty. Did Dee say anything?
Oh, she said was so pretty.
Oh.
She wants to know if you would like them.
In your next box.
Kel's Crochet Corner. Katie's been yarnified says Patricia has a good eye for goodies. She does.
Okay. These were
wow. Yes, I would. 4 hearts.
4. She wants 4 of them.
No,
Oh,
she put 4 hearts in
she
her
likes it.
Yes.
Oh,
all right. Well, you got it, girl.
This one was 10, and this
the bigger one
was 12, I think,
there.
but not anymore. Today, the magic word.
1 penny. She found them for a penny.
Seriously?
Yep, Dollar General.
Holy wow.
Hey, do you still have the receipt?
Oh,
okay, so
that is
let me show
amazing.
these real quick while she's going to all right. So D Ferguson times 3 tickets in Kel's Crochet Corner. Welcome in, Chris Kaleidoscope. How you doing? And Michelle J, the crocheting dog mom. I wish I could come to Texas to get a lesson in deal shopping with Patricia. There's a couple of channels on YouTube you could watch.
Look
to
on YouTube
yeah.
and study and research.
Welcome in, Jenn. Jenn's Hobby Nook. How are you? All right, so let's see how good this is going to show up.
That is just amazing. How in the tarnation?
And her total was 4 cents.
I actually found 6 of them, but there was a lady there that I used to work with, and we ran into each other. She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm shopping." And she said, "Oh," and I said, "Yeah, here, take 2 of these. Let me scan it real quick." And she said, "No." And I said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, here, take 2 of them." And I said, "Donate them to church or put them on a piano or do something, put them on your table for a holiday." She likes to have fancy stuff. Anyway, so she took them, and I said, "Let me know, come back if they don't ring up right." And she left. And then I heard other people in the store saying, when I got up to check out, that, "Well, there was a lady just checked out with some of those." I said, "Yeah, I know, I gave them to her." And she didn't believe me, but she believes me now.
Oh, wow.
Jessica, it might be every Dollar General
Is different,
but they are required to pull every Monday night. They get the penny list, and they're supposed to pull everything that has pennied out off the shelves. Sometimes they miss a few things. Sometimes there's a few things that might not be on the list, and they get overlooked or not pulled. And that's how people can find them. And there's several channels on YouTube that go through it thoroughly, that give you the UPCs, and they will show you exactly what it is, what it's called, what it looks, and UPC number, so you can look that up for yourself. Also, if you have the Dollar General app, you can scan price tags and the barcodes, and it will ring up on your phone. But make sure whatever store you go to, you have to set that store in your phone, the location to that store that you're at.
Every time you move, you have to do
Yeah. Thank you, Guinea Joe. She says, "Sending cyber hugs to Crystal, Mom, and Meemaw."
Huh.
Thank you, Guinea Joe.
I also got one for 5 cents. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay.
So Monday is the day to get the penny deals. Tuesdays, usually every person on YouTube that does like the penny list will put it out Monday sometime, Monday evening maybe, or even as early as Tuesday morning. But by that time, most of the stuff should have already been pulled. Now, something interesting. What I found out, part of their policy, if you get to the register and they will not give you that penny item, let you check it out, that's against policy. If you have it in your basket, they have to give it to you without arguing. And if they will not sell it to you, say, "I want the district manager's number right now. Do not leave that register. Don't put nothing back. Just hold everything where you are. Call the district manager, and they're supposed to sell it to you." There you go. We got this one lady manager that is at one of our stores, and she won't sell penny items if you find it. And that's actually against policy. So, yeah. They're really not required to sell it to you. Like if you go, don't do like price check. Like say if you find something, you scan it on your phone for a penny, don't take it up to the register and ask them to ring it up, because they're supposed to go and pull it off the shelf. So no price checking. But once you get up to the register and they start seeing that it's a penny, if you left anything on the shelf, they're supposed to go get it after you leave. And probably they throw it in the dumpster. Thank you so much, Amanda.
I actually overheard a Walmart manager or a Walmart person that was working up there was actually talking about the fact that every bit of clothes, every bit of shoes, everything that they were getting rid of, that they were dropping down prices and everything down to clearance, that they were literally about to throw it away into the dumpster.
Yeah, they do.
You can watch YouTube, and they also have people that just do dumpster diving, and they can help you with that. I haven't done that, but
Now, this one was Easter, and originally it was $5, and it's got a purple clover on it under the $5.
okay, but you can flip it over and it says welcome.
I actually got
There's one up there.
right there.
And if you don't like this, you can take that. It's just on the, you can break that
metal.
off. You can paint anything you
She's
wanted
doing
on there. Okay, so I got that. And the two of those. And these two.
Move it over this way a little. There you go. And go up.
Ooh.
Okay.
And this pair of gloves, which normally there's 2 in a pack, but I just happened to find this one. And this is the receipt for those 5 things. And on the bottom of the receipt, there's a $5 off a 25 purchase tomorrow.
For Saturday. So if you spend 25, you'll get
An
$5
extra
off.
5 off.
I'll
Ooh.
move your.
Can you see it?
Nope. I'm in the way. Never mind.
It wasn't me. Huh.
All right. And that one,
Was a
1
whole,
penny, 1 penny, 2 cents, 1 penny. And she checked out and it was 5 cents.
a whole nickel.
Total.
A whole nickel. But
I got
I
plenty of those, I
worked
guess.
to find them.
You're welcome, Siola. Happy Friday to you also, Amanda. Oh,
Oh, no, no.
and, I just flipped my pin off of there. So there's Amanda's for ×3 tickets. Thank you again, Amanda. Welcome in, 8 Smiley Lady. There are several YouTube channels that give the penny list with visuals. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, Tina.
Okay.
And there's some that shows the dumpster diving too. Tells you where to go for that.
Yes. And, you know, they just had different food items penny out. And Mama tried. They were all gone by the time she would get to the stores. So,
Today,
yeah.
but I did find some yesterday, and they just kind of jacked me around, so I wasn't able to get them. But they're out there. So,
Siola says, great deals, Mima.
yeah. Well, y'all can get them too. Just go and check it out.
Taylor, some of the dots are blue. Blue dots. Some are yellow dots. Some are pink clovers, gray dots, and red
triangle on socks.
Triangle on socks.
If you find red triangle on socks, that's a penny now. If you find clothes like winter clothes, sweatshirts and that kind of thing, warm-ups and stuff, gloves, hats, and that kind of thing. If you have a blue dot, even a backpack, if you find a blue dot, it's going to be a penny. Most of them. There's a couple of backpacks that did not go for the penny, but most of them are. If you find gray dot on the clothes, it's going to be a penny. Just scan everything. But the frozen food section, scan everything.
Yeah, don't ask the employees about it.
Nope.
Most of them frown because actually it's what is it about when they sell the penny items they get in trouble or something because they're not pulling it from the shelf?
They don't so much get in trouble. Is if there's a lot of them, you get in trouble. They get in trouble, but because they were supposed to pull it off. But the minute that you see it, you get every one of them there because I've seen it. They'll rip them off and they put them in baskets and shove them in the back, and I don't know where they go after that. But nobody else will have a chance to get them. They're going to get rid of it. So go ahead and take them all, and then you get rid of it to wherever you want it to go, whether you want to donate it, whether you want to use it, whether you want a Christmas present, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But don't leave it there.
Asia Joe goes, now they make all these rules about coupons and signs you can't dive. Very sad. You can sometimes find food for a penny. Yep.
Yep.
Hot pockets. Certain hot pockets were one of them. Some of the Totino's pizzas,
Roll.
party pizzas, the pizza rolls.
DiGiorno self-rising crust.
DiGiorno self-rising crust.
Individual pan pizzas. DiGiorno.
Different stuff like that.
Yeah, just scan it all.
Thank you, Margaret.
Y'all
Welcome. I'm going to have to start a new page here.
That's good, though.
Yeah. I still had the instructions for the detox bath that Chuck gave me in my note. So set it right there. Margaret Baker.
I know. It's a meow meow.
Did Dee say if she wants a little and a big or too big or too little?
No, she didn't say. Thank you, Margaret.
That's why I love having my sticky notes and everything. I even just put up a new board right here where I can actually start putting notes up right here in front of my face.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I have another one. I'm about to put that.
Nightbot got Cyola.
Oh no.
Aw. Christy did a member milestone. She's been a Yarny Cat a year. Holy wow. I'm so happy you've been a member for 12 months, Christy. That's awesome. And I'll do that one too. Ah.
Sorry. Onyx is thinking it's
Nightbot got you, Cyola. What happened?
Onyx is trying to get loves, and she's becoming a little aggressive and almost knocked my computer down to the ground.
Oh.
So I'm sorry for the shaking. I wasn't even able to keep up with everything. I hope you've got everything caught up.
Yeah, Holistic Patriot says buy that stuff and have garage sales. There is a lady that does that from one of the stores. And to me, I always, like, if I find penny stuff or buy clearance stuff, I always keep it in mind for my subscribers. Like, I bought a whole bunch of Easter stuff in the wallets and the backpacks and stuff like that to put in my giveaways. I think about y'all first before I would think about putting it in a garage sale. Wow.
That's usually what I do when I think about yarn or stuff like that. I actually think about you guys. I don't think about, well, what can I do with it? But
my grandmother says, Chuck, if you end up winning, she'll swap out the yarn for the her stuff that you sent before. I'm sorry, Kayleena, go ahead. I am so sorry I interrupted you.
We do that. We end up doing that all the time when it comes down to this. It's like we keep, I don't hear you, you don't hear me, and the internet just wants to be nice in between. One thing I have started doing, I don't know if any of y'all go to Goodwill, but we go, I go on Mondays, and that's usually whenever I get clothes for $1.25 for the color of the week. So you can sit there and you can get any type of piece of clothing, anything that you're needing to get. So if your child's sitting there going through growth spurt after growth spurt after growth spurt, whew, and you're running out of clothes, that's the easiest way I have figured out how to do it. Or if you go to Salvation Army, I think it's like Mondays as well, they will do the color of the week for that, like per pound, clothing per pound. And it's like $1 something. Oh, so y'all like Onyx? Yeah, she's gotten much bigger since the last
welcome in Pamela Hunter. When is the monthly giveaway? It starts on the 1st, ends the 31st. The next giveaway starts on the 1st, and the winner is drawn on the following 1st month. I mean, I think y'all get that. I released the video showing what's in it. Like this month was May 1st. The winner will be drawn June 1st, but the last day to enter is May 31st. Speaking of giveaway, I'm going to show y'all what I'm putting in for today's. Because I'm 46 minutes in. I'm 15 minutes late than what I like to be. So, all right.
Sorry.
Again, it always works that way. All right. So there's quite a bit going in today's. All right. I guess I'll start with the yarn first. So I found these at on Temu. They are the glow-in-the-dark yarn.
Do they actually glow?
Yes, they do.
Oh, how much were they? Just out of curiosity.
Let me see if I can. I don't know. I have this window open. Maybe it'll show up a little bit. Oh. You can kind of see it a little bit right there. Well, hold on.
Is it like a green?
It's like a teal, light blue. Because it's bright in here. Well, not as bright. Well, I don't know if I can get it to show on camera.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not going to work.
I can't see it. I'm sorry.
But anyway, 2 of these. I have another sugar and cream, and this is in rose pink. I added one of these on Tuesday. So there'll be 2 of those. Then my grandmother ended up adding in a Real Techniques Everyday Essential. These are like makeup brushes.
Ooh.
And then a blending little brush pod thing. Yes, thing. Some eyeshadow.
Ooh.
Actually, is this eyeshadow? I guess so. It says Simply Eyed. So yeah, it's eyeshadow, 4 different colors.
Oh, those are pretty.
One of the little Notions bags that I got from, can't remember who it was. LASNV. I don't know. One of those. And the cross stitch kit from VIP Stitch with a wolf.
Oh no, that's gorgeous.
You know what? Now that my grandmother's right here, let me see if I can do this real quick. Try to close that light off. Do me a favor and turn that off. Maybe y'all will be able to see the yarn glow.
How many yardage is in that? You've got me like really curious.
Hold on.
I see it.
Taylor, the proceeds of good will make.
Can y'all see? No, maybe not.
Are you able
There.
to see it?
Got it.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see it.
There we go.
I see it.
So it really does glow in the dark. Thank you.
Another thing that you look for.
Oh yeah, planners and little spiral notebooks are also discounted.
Up at the Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
Dollar General.
Dollar General. Sorry.
They were $3 and $5, and now they're 10.
Sally Stevens had to go. Its grandson will be calling soon. Well, I hope you have a good chat with your grandson.
Yeah, he's out of school and happy as a clam, I'm sure.
See, that's the opposite. My boys are yelling at me, asking to go back to school, so I have to start back up in June the 1st.
Oh, they have summers. I mean, are you doing summer school with them?
Usually I try to let them go for about a good 2 months without school. They never make it that far. They usually end up like a week and then start screaming at me, saying that they're bored or that, well, when are we going to start school again? So I pushed them as far as I could, and it's only been a month. So I'm like, okay, I think this is enough. I'm tired of arguing and screaming about the fact that there's no school today. So we're going to actually start right back up and do very simple, easy things, arts and crafts, and just let them have fun trying to, almost like preschool again. Give them something to occupy them. Just don't. You're good.
Well, happy birthday to Johnny, Amanda.
Aw. Happy birthday. More than, woo, you can button new. Okay, I'm missing a conversation. I'm going to have to check that out because usually Mondays are my day off and I can actually go off, go do things, do whatever I'm wanting to go do. It's starting to get occupied now where I'm starting to take my middle boy to the park to meet up with his friends and stuff. But I at least get the morning to myself. The Goodwill stores in Hawaii. Ooh, I'd love to go to Hawaii. We're so much reasonable in pricing and did a lot more for our community than the stores here in Vegas. You're not the only one. Here, I don't like Goodwill at all. They'll sit there and they're literally getting stuff from the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, bringing it in, and then they're like jacking the price up instead of it being $1 like you would go across the street. They're literally making you pay, what is it, $2 to $3 for that same exact item. It just makes no sense at all. But or they'll sit there and they'll look it up and they'll take a piece of clothing and they'll see, oh, it costs $100 for this piece of clothing, so we're going to make it $95 or something like that. Literally $5 off of the original price. So they know what they're doing. They're getting everything for free. They're no longer helping the community anymore, in my opinion, from research I've done. The only thing that they're doing is they're hiring on developmentally delayed individuals or special needs. And the only reason why they're doing that is because of the fact that they're getting a tax break. Mm-hmm. That's it. And they can actually, they can short the individuals being paid less than they would somebody that's not, or that has a felony. Oh yeah. I looked it all up and everything else like that because I was like, oh yay, what a wonderful deal. I have a special needs that's going to be needing to do that very, very soon. And yet I was like, no, I'm not going to have them do that to him. No. So I prefer to put more of my everything that we're purging and cleaning out and everything else like that. Salvation Army, they actually still work with women battered shelters. They helped out with homelessness. They help so much, even with school systems, individuals that are needing more help, the dyslexics, all of that. I prefer them. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a rant.
That's okay. Thank you so much, Deidre. I also see we have Nancy McDonald and also Lori Newtz. Welcome in. And Daigo Crochet, welcome. Angel Renee, hi, welcome. Okay, Tiger Dragon Girl says I'm going to get going. I need to ice my ankle. It was nice to be here. Bye all. Well, I hope your ankle feels better after icing it, and whatever happened, I hope it heals quickly.
Oh yes, definitely.
And thanks for being here.
Oh yes.
I was trying to read a comment and then it jumped down.
Yeah, same thing. I'm sitting here reading. I'm going. It's coming up really, really quick.
Yeah. Oh, we also have Crystal Divergent Crafter. Welcome in.
Oh, thumbs up, people, please.
I haven't noticed anything like that about our Goodwill, actually. But I have seen, they kind of price gouge on the yarn sometimes. Like when we do find yarn, it's almost the same price as going to Hobby Lobby, which is right next door. And I'm like,
okay, they are doing that all for charity places that I have seen. I have actually stood, ooh, and it jumps. I'm sorry. Okay, I have actually stood there and seen it for my own eyes. People bringing in good stuff, and the helpers, even folks from the jails, take. Yeah. Oh, I've heard stories. Oh, no, don't do that.
Thank you again, Deidre. Okay, so there's Deidre Kelly again, and then I see that Ganny Joe has gifted a membership, and Kel's Crochet Corner got gifted the membership. Thank you so much, Ganny Joe.
Welcome. If we focus on how the world is a big... Yeah, that's true. That is so true, Asia.
So, all right. Ganny Joe gifted membership to Kel's Crochet Corner. So Kel's Crochet Corner, you will get a ticket into the giveaway as a member. Also, if you have a channel, I'm not sure if you've already started a channel or not, but even if you're going to, your link will be in every description box, dropped on every live. If you've never been a member before, you get 2 free patterns. And if you still are a member, when I release a new pattern, you also get it for free. So that's just some of the perks that I offer my members.
That's a really good perk. Sorry.
Welcome in, Tammy Twyford. Well, thank you. I tried to figure out something I could do to give back to them.
Oh, yes, definitely.
I already do 9 lives a month. I couldn't do like member only lives because then when would do it. And I don't really like doing member only videos because that excludes everybody. So I didn't really want to do that. So I was trying to think of a way that I could incorporate, either if they don't have a channel, I list their name in every description box. If they do have a channel, their link is in the description box. names and links are also dropped on every live. So, yeah. Welcome in, Ruby Lampley.
You were doing
she says, Kayleena, I love your name. It's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Say thanks to my mom. She decided to take her middle name and my father's middle name, put them together, and that's how we ended up with mine.
Aww.
I love unique names, all because of the fact I was named that. My oldest son came in and said, oh. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm married. But I can be your friend.
My grandmother is in the chat. She also says, Kayleena, your hair looks very nice.
Oh, thank you. I just got it done, but I'm about to have the big chop. So next time you guys see me, it's going to be short. Like short. I can't handle it no more. But thank you. I'm sorry I haven't been able to renew my membership. Oh, Diego.
It's okay. I don't expect the ones that are gifted to keep their membership, because if they were able to be a member, they'd already be one. You know what I mean? So if you're gifted one, just take that 1 month and run. You know, it's perfectly fine. I understand.
I say we're just happy that the fact that you're here, that you're engaging, that you're listening, that you're enjoying yourself. That's the whole purpose of this, is just to have fun.
Yeah.
Sitting there and having an obligation? Nah, you're good.
Wow. Throwing out name brand clothes with tags still on them. That's crazy. Find it again. D. Ferguson said, I work in a college town and most of the kids throw brand name items in the trash. Some are brand new with tags on them.
Wow. You've got to be kidding me. No. I know up in so Boone, North Carolina, where I was raised and everything else like that, it's a big college town. I remember my mom yeah, still messing with me, would drive around the whole section of where all the college students would live and everything else like that. And the things that they would throw out, there's nothing wrong with them. They could be couches, chairs. I mean, just like any and everything. You can literally like fill up a whole house and make it look nice with all the good stuff that they would get rid of. So yeah, I would believe it. College kids are just a little naive.
Yeah.
So she would go around. That's how we would furnish our house, because that's how when we first moved up there, we didn't have the money. She would drive around and she'll say, "Oh, I like this," and she'll just pick it up and just take it home. Brand new bed, take it home. Mattress, brand new. I mean, I'm not joking. The only thing that we literally had to go out and go purchase was like clothes, because you're not going to get a little 6-year-old little girl clothes from college area, but everything else, yes, ma'am. That's how we did it. Oh, thank you. Okay, if it is in a box. Woo. Did I lose that? Spoiled. Kayleena. Yeah, me? That ain't happening. I am not spoiled much.
Yeah, I saw that video, Amanda. Sometimes it takes a little bit. I mean, it is the end of the month, so it's a little tougher for some people, but maybe around the first of the month, maybe you'll get a few. She had some unforeseen finances, so she had to do memberships on her channel.
Oh, sweetness. Hopefully everything sorts itself out and gets taken care of and everything else like that. I know how it can be so difficult, especially even now. It's in the middle of the year. I know everyone's about to start thinking about Christmas because I'm in July, so Christmas in July. So everyone's finances are about to go from somewhat tight to extremely and everyone's about to start thinking about the holidays and everything else like that. This is usually when everyone's mindset starts changing and thinking about all of that.
Yes, Melanie did. Yes, Melanie J. Lethaleya made her milestone. She's actually 16 past 600. And I think I forgot to, did it drop that or something?
Congratulations. Way to go, sweetness.
I guess, I don't know. I had tried to disable it, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe you're just asking.
Ooh.
I think she commented on video. I was watching her playlist because I've been behind on her channel a lot. So I was running her playlist, and every once in a while I comment and I said, hey, look, you've made 600. You're at 602 or something like that. And she goes, oh my goodness. And she replied to my comment, you know, whatever I had said about the dogs. I said, oh, they're so cute. And she goes, yes, they are. And yes, I made 602. Now she's at 616, so she's on her way to 700 now. So woohoo!
Congrats! That is awesome. I remember being at that point, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe I got here."
Also, Amanda, you can just type drop in the chat and Nightbot would have dropped your link. You didn't have to actually drop it yourself, but more power to you. Yeah, it's all good. I'm just trying to say, if you type drop, Nightbot should. Siola says, tap mama 73, duck. I guess she's throwing yarn in her window, meaning she's subscribed. That's funny.
So did she drop it?
Yes, she did.
Okay, so I am going to go into my phone and I'm going to see if I am. Hopefully I am. Usually I try to sit there and do all that. Subscribe. That's the word I'm looking for. Subscribe, Kayleena. You got this. It's the end of the night. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm tired. Okay, so there you are.
No. Oh. It scrolled on me. I'm trying to highlight a comment and it did something different. I was trying to.
There she is. I'm subscribed.
There. Let's see if it shows on the screen. All right. Amanda, Tap Mama 73 and the Bag Brigade will be having a live stream tomorrow night to celebrate Donnie's birthday at 9 p.m. Central Time. And it says there will be prizes. So in honor of her son's birthday, she's going to have a celebration. So maybe, I don't know if it's pre-scheduled, but if it is, you can go to the actual live and set reminder, or click the little thing that says reminder, and it should send you an email to the email that you use for YouTube. If your notifications don't work on the YouTube app or on the web page very much, some people I know that they say that their notifications don't notify them. maybe try it that way. Click the live, and then it should have a little button kind of down in this corner somewhere. It says notify.
And if you're really not wanting to miss it, your phone's going to be your best friend. You can always sit there and set up a timer on your phone. You can set up a reminder. You can set up a timer, just like she just said, or you can sit there and go and actually set up an event in your calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everything's turned into that. And I think Google's turned into my best friend recently. But that's awesome. I need to see if I can set that up. Kayleena, I miss your hats we had before I went to work. Now I miss them because...
welcome back, Bears Crochet Critters. I'm glad you could make it back.
Divergent Crafter, Kayleena, I missed your hats we've had on your lives before I went to work now, and I miss them because of my new work hours. Oh, sweetness. You mean my hats or my lives? Because I know how the phone can like totally mess up your typing, because it does it to me. Chats.
Maybe she means chats.
I haven't been, I've completely taken myself off of YouTube only because of the simple. Basically, my oldest one is going through a lot right now, and we are in the cahoots with surgeons to find out if we're going to be needing to do brain surgery. Basically, I don't want to bring down the live, but because of that, I have completely, my plate's full as it is. So because my plate is really, really full, I had to make some personal choices to take things off of my plate to give to my son and to my family and to my everybody else like that. So one of the things, unfortunately, was to take off the live, or take off lives and YouTube and everything else like that. Even though I love YouTube, I love you guys, y'all are awesome. And I love being up here, especially with you, Crystal, and everybody else as well. But I had to pick and choose what truly was the best thing for me, what was the best thing for my family and for my children and everything else like that. So the only reason why I'm here, honestly, is because of my husband. My husband told me I am not allowed to quit YouTube. He says it makes me too happy. I absolutely love being here so much, to the point where he saw a huge shift in my change of perception and everything, of kind of going really, really sad and everything else like that, because I wasn't able to talk to you beautiful people and have so much fun with you guys. So he told me, he's like, no, this is your love. We've got to figure out some way, shape, or form to be able to keep you on here, even if it's just a weensy bit. We've got to do something. So that's why I'm here now. One, because I wanted to come back and be with you, Crystal. You're awesome, and I love being on your lives.
Thank you.
But also, too, it's because of all of you guys. Y'all are awesome, and I love being with y'all as well. So.
Thank you, Kayleena. I was kind of on the spot, but thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. I've also told everybody that is a part of my monthly lives, you know, if they ever need a break, or, you know, they're having something go on in their life, I would rather them take a step back and skip and tell me, hey, I need to take this day off, or can we reschedule, or do this, do that, whatever. You know, always come to me and let me know. Don't be afraid to tell me, because I will understand. Most of the time, 99.9%, I won't get mad and I will understand.
1%.
So, yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
We have Kivia. Welcome in, Kivia. And Darcia. Welcome in. So yeah, you have a lot going on. And I know last month she had to skip completely because of different stuff that was going on. But Siola says, Crystal, I like those odds. Well, how can I explain this? You can't be upset for what others are going through in their life. I mean,
Yes.
I have no control over what's going in your life, and you have no control of what's going on in your life. So, I mean, you have to take it with a grain of salt, and not let that affect you. Like, I might be a little disappointed and sad that I won't get to see you that time, but I'm never going to be mad because I can understand exactly what you're going through with these seizures with your son, because I just went through that with my aunt. So I know exactly kind of what you're going through, except for the extra stuff, that's added on to and all that. So yeah.
And I greatly appreciate your kind-heartedness, your understanding, and everything else like that. And you have worked with me in the past, and that's one reasons why I love actually going on live with you, is because even though you don't have children of your own, you have such a kind-heartedness and understanding to be able to understand from other people and other points of view. I need to slow down. That you can truly understand and truly try to put yourself into their position, even though you get aggravated. Everyone gets aggravated, but the way you hold yourself is what makes you better than a lot of other individuals when they put themselves in that position.
I do have kids, but they're not human kids. They're my cats. I see them as my kids because you feed them, you take care of them. And if they're inside, you clean their litter box. So, I mean, I see them as my kids, but they're just my fur babies. So.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was wrong. My bad. You do have wee ones. You have little fur ones. Little fur babies. My bad. You know, the great thing is about that? They can't back talk you.
No, they can't. Actually, Oreo did. She didn't meow, no. But she got me with her claw. I was trying to get a sticker burr out of her fur, and she said, "Don't do that." She didn't like me touching her tail, so she turned around and swatted at me and got my finger. And I'm like, "Oh no,
okay." You can go ahead. You can keep that. Mama's gonna go.
I said, "Okay, you're gonna sit with that sticker burr on your tail." Welcome in, Dawn LaValle. Yeah, Lulu says the same thing. I am grateful you did not get mad at me for canceling on you before. I felt horrible that I had to cancel on you before, and I'm happy you are so understanding. Like I explained, I can't get mad at what's going on in everyone's life. I mean, we all have stuff that we have to deal with. I may have not been so understanding when I was in my teenage years. But as I've gotten older, I've become more understanding, and it's kind of finally taken a hold. Like, I can't control what goes on in someone else's life, and half the time they can't either,
God, no.
So.
Right
I saw somebody just come in. Well, I did say hello to Darcia, and she deleted her comment, but welcome in, Darcia. Who's angry? Oh, well, Melanie J says, love to you, Kayleena. Love seeing you two and miss when you're not here. Family first.
Thank you. Miss you guys too. Oh my God.
Lori says, I really like you. You have a great sense of humor, Kayleena.
Me? Sense of humor? I'm joking. 9 out of 10 times, other people is usually looking at me like.
Kivia says a certain someone said I can't crochet and also said that I resell crochet hooks. That is not even true. Don't worry about them, Kivia. Just ignore them.
You know the great thing about drama is if you ignore it, it will go away. So just don't feed the monster.
Yeah.
Don't feed it. As soon as you start feeding
Do y'all
that little
remember when I used to have trolls come in the chat all the time and they would ruin the lives? And then I think Chris, YTFP or something like that, Chris, said, oh, put it on subscriber only mode. I figured out how to do that and I've done it ever since, and I've never had another problem with the troll. So,
back when I would keep mine open, so it's been about a month or over a month. Oh, good, great. What I would do is I would ignore them. Literally, I would just sit there and somebody would say something. I would go ahead and say, okay, thank you. And I would just block every single thing. And the person literally gets bored because, again, you're not feeding the monster. The monster can't grow if you can't feed it. That's the best thing to do. Or do what she said. She said, this way.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that happening. Crystal.
a lot of people kind of agree with me about the fur babies being our kids. Amanda's dogs are her second set of children. Taylor LT sees them as pets. Children. And Melanie J says even our feathered friends are our children. So yeah, I got cats and chickens as my my kids.
Yeah, I was wrong. My bad.
Exactly. As Kel's Crochet Corner says, once you win something, it becomes yours. You can do with it what you want. And if it's something I know that I'm not going to use or have not used, and like say something that I won 2 years ago and it's just been sitting there collecting dust, and I know about 95% that I am not going to use it, I put it in a giveaway, hoping that somebody else might use it or needs it more than I do. And it's not that I don't appreciate what I got or won. It's I'd rather give it to somebody that might actually crochet something with it, if it's yarn or, I don't know, a knitting loom, somebody might actually use it. Like I tried to learn a knitting loom and I couldn't do it. So I had to put them in the ones that I did get in a giveaway, so I can understand once you win something, it's yours, it's yours to do with what you wish. So I would not worry about what people say, Kivia.
It doesn't matter anyways. If you didn't want it in the first place, you wouldn't have put your bid in to even just try to win. And also too, if you hold on to it and you do like what she did and everything else like that, you're still gifting. You're not sitting there and hoarding onto it. You are still considering other individuals of what they would want, and instead of just letting it sit there and collect dust. It's one more thing you don't have to clean.
Exactly. Well, there has been a few items that I have won over the course of the last few years that I've given some of the stuff away, but kept because I was like, oh, I really like this yarn. I don't know if they make it anymore. If it's discontinued, I keep it. Mama has some of those Just My Stripe by Lion brand. Aw, that's the hook that I made her.
Oh, yes, you did. I made sure I had it right here to remind me. Thank you for saying all this. It helped me. Oh, I love the color. And you did a really good job. So whenever I'm sitting there and I'm twisting and everything, it's working beautifully.
Good. That's good.
Thank you.
The last few that I've made, I haven't been able to engrave the names, so I had to paint the names on. My hands have just hurt so much the last month or two. It's very hard for me to actually engrave it now and try to get the paints in there. So I might have to stop doing the engraving portion. Now, if it's just one or two, I might be able to, but if it's like 3 or 4 at a time, that's kind of hard on my hands. So unless I can find an easier way of doing it than I do now.
We all understand pain. That's why everybody here understands pain. If not, then we'll be sitting here crocheting, knitting 24/7. Will we not? But yeah. It's completely understandable. If it hurts you, sweetness, I don't think anybody is going to care if you're sitting there just painting it. It still comes out beautifully. You still put your time, your effort, your energy, your everything into something that you created, and you're gifting it to somebody. So no, you're good. Should still be proud.
Well, thank you. We have Kick It. Oh my God, Cricket, Cricket Braden, welcome in. It's been a while since I've seen you. How you doing?
That's why your name turned into Kick It.
Sorry, I messed up your name. Oh.
Am I just like totally messing you up today?
No, I just read it wrong.
Oh, my dyslexia.
But it was funny. Let's see. I am a little behind.
Okay, I'll be quiet. I'll be a good girl.
No, it's okay. Taylor LT says, it is nice to pay it forward. I enjoy paying it forward, passing along something I get that I won't use to someone else that may enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. My family is known for doing that. We all know who gifted what, but after like the 4th person, we totally forget who was the original person.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I think I've got like 3 bags of yarn in here because people has purchased it because they're wanting to try to crochet. And then what happens? I end up with like a big ball of mess that I have to refix. And I'm like, I don't care. Thank you.
See, even a couple of people agree about regifting it. Sometimes I might just enter a giveaway because I know it's something else that, like, say, Melanie, Lethaleya's little hook, I know that she would like. I would enter it just to be able to win and say, send it to Melanie, instead of me. And I would give her, that hasn't happened yet, but I have entered giveaways knowing, there's a yarn in it that Melanie likes, or maybe, I don't know what yarns you like. I know what Melanie likes and I know what Dee likes, but I haven't learned some of those with other people yet. But, I'm just like that. Like, I would enter it just to donate it to Anita or Dee or, somebody, because I really don't need it, but it would be awesome to, be able to say, hey, would you please send it to this person at this address instead,
That is so sweet.
Dee says, exactly. I always say, if it will help your channel or you want to gift it out, use it for whatever you want. But some of the stuff she sends, I really do want to keep, because either it's my color or, I really like the yarn or, these stitch markers that she made. I kept the others back for giveaways and different stuff like that. But she did say she's sending stitch markers to put in giveaways. So I picked the ones out I wanted and then I kept the rest and I had like 10 sets. So I have enough for 1 pack for the next 10 months. So actually 9, because I put 1 in this giveaway. So.
Ooh.
That's true. Kelly says exactly. I've given some items I've won to my grandchildren, and it's no different than winning and gifting your prize to someone else. I've split winnings with my grandma and my mom before because it was so much, and I'm just like, I think my grandmother would like this one, or I would give my mom a pink and gray yarn because I know she likes pink and gray together. So I would split my win with both of them if it was a lot. There was one time I won, I don't know if it was 100 skeins of yarn or something like that. It was Franny Square. It was a really huge giveaway, and I split it with both of them because that was just way too much for one person.
Crystal gave another super chat.
I guess I haven't got to it. Oh, it just jumped.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just wanting to. Tank sitting there going,
yeah, her name should be on there time. I guess I had missed it. I saw that she had done it, but when it jumped the last time, that I guess I had missed it, but I did see that she had done it. Thank you, Deidre, again. Thank you, everyone, for pointing that out. I didn't want to. Usually, after the live is over, I go to my YouTube studio and go to the super chat section and double check to make sure I don't miss anybody. So, but I'm sorry, we got to talking. So there's your name. You did 3 super chats, and there it is 3 times. So I am so sorry I missed that last one, but I did see when you did it. I just didn't get to writing it down. So.
Flash drives you sent me. I am going to use a hold our wedding photos in June until I can afford to print them. So thanks again so much for that bonus item. Oh my God, congratulations on the wedding.
Who? What?
It says Asia Joe, Dee's Creative Hands Crochet, these flash drives you sent me. I am going to use, it bounced or jumped, either thing.
Oh, I see. Used to hold our wedding photos in June until I can afford to print them. So thank you again so much. Aw. And you know what? I had gotten 3 flash drives from Dee also, and I used them as a computer backup. My computer was messing up on me a week or 2 ago. It kept giving me the blue screen of death. And I'm like, okay, if something happens or my computer crashes, I'm going to lose all my stuff. So I use 3 full ones for backup of all my files that are on my computer. So if something does happen to it and it crashes and I can't turn it on, I at least have all my patterns, all my thumbnails that I use for my channel, everything I use. So
you don't back anything up on Google Drive, anything else like that?
No.
Oh, that came in handy.
Yes, it did.
So what is the blue screen of death? I mean, I've heard of the Xbox theme. It was like the red ring of death or whatever it was.
Now, the one I had been getting, it gives you an error message. Like one of them was NTFS _file _ system or something like that. An NTFS file was corrupted. And every time that would be opened or start up, something with one of the system files either got a bad update or the memory was running low on my computer. It was different things it could possibly be. There might be a virus on there, different things. Anyway, so I figured out how to get it fixed. and there was some kind of thing you had to do a disk check under command prompt on your computer, and then you enter a certain command to fix it, and that's what I did, and I haven't had it pop up again. So, and it happened 3 times within like 24 hours, 2 different error messages. 2 times was the same one, and then a different one about memory. So I think my memory storage on the internal memory was I didn't have enough space on my computer to save anything. So it might have been something messed up in some file system, but it hasn't done it in 2 weeks. So hopefully it's finished and fixed.
Well, with you backing everything up, it can also give you a great opportunity to refresh your computer. Basically go through, empty out the files, clean everything up, do a complete good purge.
Yeah, I was thinking now that I have certain files backed up, I could just take what I don't need off my computer. But in all actuality,
yes, ma'am.
I think, where is it? I actually am only using 75.3 gigs on my computer, and I have 73.2 gigs free. So I'm only using about half my space. Now the only thing, since it wasn't really full, maybe there was just a file that was corrupted, and every time that file was used or ran or opened, it gave me that blue screen error message.
Probably.
Only thing I can think of. So,
I mean, I have no idea.
Yes, hopefully it does. Do what?
See, I'm illiterate to all that, so I'm completely.
There was one time we had an older computer. It was a desktop. One of these system files got removed and the computer crashed. Not like 10 minutes after that. It was like you couldn't turn it on. You couldn't do nothing. It was just a blank screen. There was absolutely no startup system on it anymore. And it was a Win32 / something file. And that's like an operating system file. So that's what would run the computer. That got deleted and it wouldn't work anymore. It was technically just like a heavy paperweight.
Oh my God. No, we're not. Thank you.
Welcome in, the Naked Snail. I know you've been here a little while, but just now seeing your name. Let's see. I won contest online where the sponsor did honor their commitment and I got nothing. This happened twice with the same blogger. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Well, that stinks.
Yes, it does. Did you try contacting them, or because I know sometimes their lives could be like really busy and it ends up taking like a good minute before they just like, oh no, I thought I did it, but I didn't send all the information.
Kale's Crochet Corner says she's also gotten the blue screen of death before. So she's had that happen. Now, there was one time on my older laptop, a different one than the one I use now. I kept getting the blue screen and it didn't have an error message, but it was also Windows Vista. So it was like an older, outdated, I couldn't get updates on the computer from Windows anymore. And I think the battery went out on it. And also when you tried to get online with it, it just kind of like would not work. It just, it would go 10 times slower than dial-up internet. Everything would slow down. And I'm like, I can't do nothing on this computer. I would open a web page and click the web page icon and it would pop up and it would like open. And then I would try to click the web browser and it'd take like 30 seconds for it to respond that I even clicked it. And then I'd start typing, you know, where I wanted to go. And it would be 30 seconds more whenever the text would actually pop up. So I just said, this is not going to work online. So yeah.
Oh, I remember having one of those. It's like I could sit there and literally set it up, have it ready to be pulled up whatever website I want into, and then I'm like, I can go ahead and start cooking dinner. And by the time I'm ready to come back, it's finally uploaded. Where are you going? Okay, yes, ma'am.
Amanda says that is one beautiful cat.
Thank you. We were blessed to find her.
Red Heart is not made in the USA anymore. Wow.
Where is it made at now? Hopefully
I
they can
have
do a
no
better
idea.
job.
She says, does anyone know if the color is the same since Red Heart is not made in the US anymore?
Woo. Careful. They might end up having color lots. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, one prize was $75 worth of yarn from Yarnspirations. I lost it. I have to go back up. Oh, my shoulder. I did not know that. I'm going to have to keep a really close eye on that brand now. The Red Heart Super Saver?
That's
or is
strange.
it just Red Heart?
Let me look.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Is it your turn now? It is.
Well, it says Red Heart Super Saver yarn is made in Albany, Georgia, USA. When you search it.
I wonder if they made the announcement that they're going to.
Oh, it does say Red Heart has been making quality yarns for over 75 years, and we are pleased to say that 7 of our yarns are made right here in the USA. So maybe some of them are not.
You are very warm. That is interesting. I
don't know. It says they are made in the US. Made in Mexico is what Kivia has heard.
Well, Mexico really needs some help as much as they can. That'll be so anything and everything, that'll be great.
Maybe maybe only 7 of them are made in the US now, and the rest are made in different places. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how many others is there.
Well, there's Red Heart with Love, regular Red Heart Super Saver, Red Heart Roll With It, Red Heart Melange, I think it is. I know there's other kinds.
I wasn't literally asking for you to name them off, but if you want to, we can.
These are the only ones beside Red Heart Super Saver that I can think of. So maybe 7 of those different, there's also those little Red Heart minis,
Oh my God.
Roll With It is discontinued. Oh,
really?
Wow.
Okay,
I didn't know that either.
with love, and it says made in Turkey.
Oh.
Yeah, but I bet those are much softer because they're actually made over there instead of here. No, ma'am.
Maybe.
Okay. Can I just like chuck her through the screen and let her have you? Because she is just like very lovable.
Aw. She's cute.
She is. But she is just very demanding.
That's kind of like how Wapo was. He actually calmed down a lot. He is our neighbor's cat that thinks he lives here, and he won't go home. He actually did go home yesterday and stayed there most of the night at Violetta's. So yay.
Wow.
I have not seen him here today, but he thinks he lives here, and he was so needy, so clingy, so pet me every 2 seconds. Like he thought he had to have constant loving. And now he just kind of comes up to you, you pet him a little bit, and then he goes his own way. So she might grow out eventually.
How long did it take him?
I think he's about 8 months old now, maybe. I'm really not sure how old he is.
She actually, it's like after she got fixed, she's gotten worse. Like a lot worse. I can't really blame her. I mean, come to find out, when we took her in to go get her fixed, she wasn't even a year old yet. And the vet was already able to tell that she's had several litters and that she was an outside cat and everything else like that. So she was, I guess this is her opportunity of going, oh, I'm loved now.
Carla and Cass said Bon did a comparison of one of the Red Heart stripy yarns made somewhere else, that the color was lighter and not as pretty when it was made in the USA. And I hate to do this, but I just realized my phone has 5%. So, and it won't charge if I have it plugged in, but I have to plug it in. And then I'm probably going to have to go and let this phone charge. But thank you all for joining us. I'm glad everyone could join us Friday.
Sorry. I thought you heard me. I was sitting there. I was like, perfect timing because I got to put the boys down.
Okay. So I'm going to play my little thank you video of Tom, then we will go. But first I want to say I hope everybody has a safe Memorial Day. I see Taylor saying that, and that reminds me, I wanted to tell y'all, I hope y'all have a safe Memorial Day. But thank you for all the supers and the new membership. I hope you have a great live tomorrow. Amanda and
Your mic's muted. Is it going to unmute? Your mic's muted. Oh no. Is it going to be nice and unmute you? Oh no. Okay, so it's spinning. Okay. Is there anything you want me to read off the screen so everyone can hear, or do you want to just say loves and bye? Bye, everyone. Thank you.